Today we are making a classic Middle Eastern snack of stuffed dates with limonana. Here are the ingredients we're using today: fresh lemons, fresh mint, white sugar, medjool dates and raw almonds, and Bissli. Let's get started. These are the medjool dates that I received in my Israel cart order. I have been waiting so patiently for the right moment to use them, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do for this video. You'll start by examining the outside and the inside of the date because, as with any other sweet and fresh fruit, every once in a while there will be insects inside. It's nothing to be scared of. It's just like with a raspberry or an apple. Sometimes there will be little bugs. That's fine. It's a sign of a fresh and delicious fruit. But if you find any that look questionable, you can toss them. You'll then take the pits out of the dates and then stuff them. My personal preference is using raw almonds, and about 3 fit inside. And you can actually pinch the seam closed, which is kind of cool. So of course, when you bring these to a dinner party, you want to let people know how the dates are prepared, just in case somebody has a nut allergy. You'll then go ahead and plate them up so they look nice and pretty. This is such a fun dish to bring to share with friends or coworkers. And today we are using Bissli, pizza-flavored Bissli from Israel. You can actually buy this at some grocery stores, or I actually got these from Amazon. Bissli is a classic Israeli snack. My personal favorites are pizza flavor and barbecue flavor. Now you'll prepare your lemons and mint. So you'll wash both of them, and then you'll take the nicest looking leaves and put them in the blender, and you can reserve a few of the leaves for garnish, and if any leaves look questionable, you can just toss those. But all of the leaves that look nice and fresh and bright green, pop those right in the blender. You'll then slice the peel off the lemons, and you'll go a little bit deeper into the peel to also remove that white pith. And then you can reserve a little bit of that lemon for garnish as well. And then you'll put the lemons into the blender with the mint, and you can blend those up. These particular lemons are seedless, but don't worry, we're going to strain everything out anyway. And if you happen to like the pulp, you can definitely serve that in the glass, especially if the lemons are seedless. This particular recipe that I'm following says to separate everything out, so that's what I'm doing here. I did make sure to squeeze all of that pulp to make sure I got every drop of juice out. And here we'll measure it. So this recipe yielded 1 cup of lemon juice. You'll then put the lemon and mint juice back into the blender, and you'll add a proportionate amount of sugar. So since we got 1 cup of lemon juice, we'll add 1 cup of white sugar. And as with anything else, you can always adjust to suit your taste. Some people like it a little bit more tart. In that case, you can just do 3/4 cups of sugar instead. I'll get that all blended up. And now this is your limonana concentrate. You can set that aside, put it in the fridge. This blender, and I did turn off the volume, this blender has an ice crush feature. It's ridiculously powerful. It crushed and pulverized the ice cubes into snow. This was very exciting. So if you don't have that, you can just use filtered water or bubbling water or ice cubes. We are going to go ahead and pour our limonana concentrate over our ice. And you can add the mint and the lemon garnish. This drink is so fun, especially for the summertime when it's hot outside. Lemonade is always a fun treat, but when you add the mint, it just brings it to a whole other level. Now it's time for a taste test. We'll try one of those almond-stuffed dates. It is delicious. Some of that pizza-flavored Bissli. This is just such a fun combination because the dates are really sweet, the almonds are super crunchy, the Bissli is very crunchy and a little bit salty. It's just a really even mix of flavors. And let's try that limonana. It is really sweet, very refreshing. You can dilute it to your preference. Thank you so much for watching, and bete avon. And as a super special added bonus, we are going to be taste testing a mixer with some very special pomegranate soda from Afghanistan. We will occasionally get a bottle of this from our neighbors, and my son absolutely loves it. And I added the words on screen for Bon Appetit in Pashto.